Yes, Cordelia. That's not my lashes.
Open them. Thanks, Boo.
It's nice.
Thank you. Well, you know I wouldn't have none of this without.
Oh, yes. Let me do the honors. This is nice, Cordelia. I'm so happy.
Thanks, Boo. Thank you. Cheers to new beginnings.
Yes, honey. So when you move in?
Well, I'm still waiting on my bed. You know, I need something soft on my back.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you want to send Keith my way.
Girl, bye. He's taken.
I guess I'll drown myself in my single man sorrow.
Yes, please. I'm gonna give you some more. Ooh.
Did you do it yet?
No. I told you when the time is right. Man, everything is going good right now. I'm not trying to miss up our girl.
I feel you. You know you're gonna have to do it eventually. You know that, right?
I know. But we said we wasn't gonna let the business get in between our relationship. I'm scared as well.
You love him?
I do. But I didn't realize it until this situation. You know we've been together for almost a year and we still haven't said I love you.
Damn, what type of relationship y'all in?
A cautious one. Oh no, he hurt his last girlfriend. And you already know what happened with my ex, so we just have to take it slow. Very slow.
Seems like you're at a crossroads. This could either go two ways. You can either have paradise personally or persecution professionally. Or vice versa.
From side to side, if I stay glide, come dance with me. Oh yeah, yeah. I play your hips just like percussion band, drumming to the beat. Oh yeah.
And that was J Soul with Beautiful Night. Damn, a beautiful night it is indeed. It is currently 3 a.m. with clear skies and a full moon putting the cherry on top.
Those beautiful days turn into beautiful nights and we can make beautiful love.
So romantic, right?
Yes, girl. It sounds like that makes me wonder, why am I still single?
Cordell, you single because you choose to be. Now, why you keep doing that to yourself?
Dang, why you gotta do me like that, Rochelle? Ugh. You know I be all in my feelings.
Yeah, you do, boo. But it's okay. I still love you.
Okay, I see you with the ABC rhymes. Look like somebody done came and got their little education.
Kiss my ass, Cordell.
And you kiss mine too. See? I can rhyme too. Shout out to that trumpet player solo though. You know, I gotta shout out my fellow trumpet players.
Woo woo! Shout out to the trumpet players. All right. It is now time that we leave. It hurts us just as much as it does y'all.
Yes, but don't worry. Your favorite show will be right back here tomorrow at the same damn time.
Okay? And if you want to tune in for 24 hours, please follow our podcast at L Nightly for all the exclusive content that y'all can't get on air.
Like me trash talking Rochelle.
Girl, bye.
But anyway, thanks for tuning in to L Nightly. And
good night. You are crazy.
Anyway, Waffle House Wednesdays.
I can't tonight. I roll with Keith. Ain't you?
Fine. But you buying, bitch.
Okay. Love you.
Love you too.
Crazy.
Marsha, what you laughing at?
Cordell. He's mad at you.
For what?
Cock blocker.
Man, tell that man he can have you tomorrow.
He knows.
That boy trip. I don't know who's worse, Cordell or Jay.
I think they neck and neck.
That's facts. That's facts.
Key?
Yeah, babe.
I think I gotta tell you something.
Damn, what's up?
I love you.
Nah, it's like
Wow. Talk about a cliffhanger.
That was.
Oh, okay. Got hot and steamy. All right, folks. Welcome to GreenLit ATL.
Right.
Morgan show. Okay. Is Jade in the room?
Jade,
I
join
am here.
us.
I am here.
Welcome.
I'm here.
Jade got some explaining.
Where do we start?
Oh man. I don't know. Shoot, y'all supposed to ask the questions.
I'm trying to gather myself.
Where did this come from, Jade? We need to.
Okay, that's a good start. Well, first off, before COVID laid me off, I was a DJ and did a lot of parties and stuff, and I love music. Like, oh my God, I love music. And so one day during COVID season, I was like, man, what if I made a series that like highlighted independent musicians, because I'm an independent filmmaker and I wanted to expose or, I guess promote independent music, because there's a lot of good independent music. In my opinion, some of those songs are actually better than commercial to me. And so that's pretty much how On My Radio was born. Like they, it's like late night radio hosts on the late night, quiet storm type feel. And they, highlight certain tracks and stuff. So those tracks that you were hearing were actually from independent artists to kind of expose them and promote them. So that's pretty much how it came to be, for sure.
I saw my girl Brittany Passion in the pilot.
Oh, you know her? Oh,
yes,
that's what's
that
up.
is my friend. Yes, I'm so excited to see her. So can you speak to your casting process? Like, what was that like? How long did it take you to get everyone for filming? Like, what was your selection? Just walk us through.
Okay, well, I'll be honest. Well, we shot this during COVID. Everybody's negative, by the way. So we're all good. And I literally went up to, I don't have a lot of followers and all of that. I'm not big and famous like Brittany is. She has a huge following. And so I went up to one of my actor friends, I guess, and I was like, hey, I have this idea. I don't know anybody. I'm lame. So do you have like 4 actors that will want to do this? And she was like, yeah. And so she literally sent me like 4 Instagrams and it was all theirs. And I asked them, they said, yeah, we all met the day of shoot, nothing before. They didn't audition. And after those 12 hours, we were like the best of friends. So yeah, that's pretty much how it happened.
So how long did it take you guys to shoot? It only took 12 hours or how long has it been?
For episode 1, it took, it probably took like 9 hours, if that. I shoot pretty fast, so we have the whole season done actually. We have 8 like solid 20-minute episodes. Tomorrow episode 5 comes out. So
and where can they tune in to stay? So we saw 1 episode, but where can we tune in to get caught up on the series?
Oh, absolutely. My YouTube channel, which is my full government name, Jade Angela Moore. Yes, my full government name. I always introduce myself as my full name. I like my name a lot. So yeah, literally type in Jade Angela Moore. That's where you'll find all the episodes.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. So you have about 8 episodes. You said they're about 20 minutes each. Mm-hmm. What else can we say we can expect from you? Since you say you shoot fast, are you already working and seeking cast for other projects, upcoming projects? Like what's new for you?
Absolutely. I'm in the process of, I actually film again Saturday all day in Macon. And then the week after that, I'm doing a shoot, it's almost a feature. It's like a 35, 40-minute movie about the, blindness, disability, or a challenge. Let me not say disability, but challenge. I currently have with episode 5 coming out tomorrow, we're doing a campaign, like a crowdfund Indiegogo campaign to get season 2 started because we're broke and we need some more coins to keep the flow going. So we start that tomorrow when the new episode starts. So but we did it for pretty much slim to nothing. Everybody was just committed, and we all went in, we filmed it, and I edited it, and there it is. So we filmed it like late May.
I didn't mean to cut you off. You said
No, you're good.
How long would you say your editing process has been, not only just for the episode, but just for those interested in potentially making a series or a pilot? How long was your editing process been? Since you do it yourself. And a lot of people who we've had on tonight have been able to do this by themselves, which is amazing. That just speaks to the talent that we have within our network. But I would love to hear how long it took for you to edit.
1 episode, 12 hours. So pretty much a solid day, but they're 20 minutes long. So and there, a lot of intercuts and stuff going on. So if I sit down for a solid, 8 to 12 hours, I'm good. Like, it's done and it's ready to go. So that's average. I shot it all myself. Cinematography was me. The only thing that I did not do was the audio, and I literally had one other person do that. So the crew was all of 2. So
what would you say was the hardest part about filming with only 2 people in your crew, a 4-person crew, cast, excuse me? What was the hardest part?
Locations. Because again, we were filming during COVID. It's still COVID, of course, but right when COVID really, I guess, showed its face, we were filming during that time. So locations wise, it was kind of like, man, how do I, can I have film here? No, you can't. Okay, can I film here? No, you can't. So it was really like a blessing for like certain people to open up their homes and let us film there. And of course, we kept it safe. No more than like 4 or 5 people were on set at one time. We didn't do big sets and anything like that. So I would say locations because of COVID season. But we got it done though. And they're pretty proud of it. I'm pretty proud of them. Shout out to the cast. They're actually watching right now. I love y'all. Yes, Bobby Boatwright, Brittany Passion, Christoph Moore, and Dana J. You guys did your thing. So I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Mm-hmm.
Do you have any plans to show this anywhere else? Like, are you putting into festivals and things like that?
It actually got into one and is nominated for Best Film. So, so it's in one. It's being showcased next month. So I'm waiting on a few more notifications from other film festivals, but it's been submitted into at least about 5. So that's 1 out of 5 we got into. Mm-hmm.
Can we just note that this is something that she did with one other person reaching out to other people to help her get the cast, editing herself, and it got into a film festival and was nominated. And that's only what we know of still. That just speaks to, in the middle of a pandemic, because we forgot that part. All of this happening in the middle of the pandemic, and that just really drives home the whole movement of create, don't wait, regardless of what odds you have, regardless of what personal insecurities you may feel, because I heard you say you're lame, but how could you be lame if people were supportive and believed in your vision enough? You know what I'm saying? So that says a lot. So congratulations to you. You said we can look at the series. Where? Say it one more time for those who didn't hear.
My YouTube channel, Jade, Jade, like the stone, Angela, last name Moore, Moore. Every Friday at 9 p.m. I'm live doing the YouTube live premiere thing. They have an option where you can do that now. So I watch it with the fans that watch it every Friday, and they comment and all that. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. And we start our Indiegogo campaign tomorrow. So prayerfully we get some money, because the well has definitely run dry. So we're excited. We're really excited. So yeah, definitely.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Jade. Did you give your Instagram?
My Instagram, Jade Angela Moore, on all platforms. I like to keep everything the same. So my full government name on all platforms, you'll find me. Mm-hmm.
Short, sweet, and to the point. We like that.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Jade. It was a pleasure having you on the platform. We wish you all the best in the next ones that are coming up.
Thank you.
And so the next film, we're going to try this again with Intoxicant. Try something a little different, but let's try to give this film a go. All right, let's get your cameras off. Here we go. Nope, I need that one. Here we go.
You know what that means.
And I just stay with you all day.
We can work on creating a little addition. Or at least practicing.
Not this conversation again.
It's been a year. Don't you think it's time yet? Simone, you know we both want this. I don't understand why you keep putting me off. Baby. Have a great day. I love you.
I love you.
You're early. You're never early.
I had a rough morning. What are you doing?
You need to relax. We're taking a spa day. Today you're the client, so consider it self-therapy. Come on, let's go. You need this.
Thank you for today.
It's a much needed spa day.
Do you hear that? Sounds like a baby crying.
Simone.
She's upstairs crazy. My baby is upstairs crying.
I think it's time for me to leave.
I want a family. Can't you understand that?
I can't. I'm sorry.
What about me? What about what I want?
I'm sorry. Excuse me.
Same time next week?
Same time.
Simone Hobright. Is there something you would like to share with me?
I need a personal day.
Are you using cocaine? How could you even think about doing this after all those stories we've heard in that room? You know what it does to people. Addiction ruins life, Simone.
I'm not addicted. I'm in control when I use it.
Oh, really?
I'm in control.
What about last night? One glass of wine and you all dazed out, mumbling about a baby. It was a year ago, Simone. You need to see someone. This isn't the way.
Simone? My wife, she took something and now she's unresponsive. My address is 738 Washington Boulevard. And I think she might have been pregnant.
Well, well, well.
Wow. Oh, we need to start a video.
Come
Wow,
on in the room. All right. So we have the female filmmakers now.
Oh, I'm not a filmmaker.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
actress?
I'm not a filmmaker. I play Clarissa in the film. I'm not.
Oh, okay. Okay.
She was the friend.
I guess you are.
Accountable.
Yes, I was a friend.
Accountability friend.
I'm the filmmaker. She
Good. But ladies, beautiful job.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was such a beautiful film. All right, so introduce us. Tell us what roles did you all play in the film?
You want to go first? Okay.
Well, my name is Monica Crumpler. I played Clarissa, Simone's best friend. I played a therapist. Simone was actually a therapist also. So.
Okay. And my name is Natasha Bobbitt. I'm actually the filmmaker of this film. It started off as a feature film, and I met with a group of people who wanted to showcase their film abilities, and I wanted to get my writing out. So we kind of came together and put the film together. Took us about 2.5 days for shooting the film, and we kind of, with the finances and stuff with it, we all kind of came together to make it happen.
That's amazing. That's super amazing. So, I don't even know where to get started. King Jean, do you have another question? I'm still processing. There were so many.
I mean, I can keep going.
It
was beautiful.
I just wanted to showcase that sometimes when we're in certain positions in life, we're the ones who give advice, and everybody's always dumping on us, and everybody's always coming to us. But whenever you have something serious in your life going on, because of the position you hold, you feel like you don't have anybody to talk to. So what happens is they end up tending to turn to things that may not help. Then also with the spin of it is a lot of people don't let go of stuff. She lost her baby 2 years ago, and she still was holding on to that concept of that baby. And you know, she didn't talk to her husband about it, because as you see, he was pressuring her still about, let's have a baby, let's, you know, over and over again. But she never really let out what was really going on her inside. But yet and still, this is something she get paid to do every day.
I think the thing that touched me the most was the bathroom scene, and she's on one side of the door and he's on the other, and it's a positive test. And even with what was supposed to have been or could have been a happy moment, that's what pushed her over the edge. And it's like literally giving me chills when you think about it, because you know, unfortunately, especially as Black women, our pregnancies are already high risk, and they're so scary as is. And so to have lost a child and then try to mentally prepare yourself, not even your body, but mentally prepare yourself to go through that again, and your spouse not being emotionally present, you know, not, y'all captivated that. Like, I literally have chills. I have chills. Wow.
Yeah, no, it was really good. I love films that when you watch them, they actually drop you into this world, and you're able to feel, you know, what the characters are feeling. And I think you accomplished that. So no, job well done. And so Monica, how was it acting and working with Natasha on the film?
It was a great experience. I'm my full-time job. I am a counselor, so I can relate to it. And to piggyback on what Natasha said, even as counselors, Simone was a counselor as well. We go through some things too, and we are always expected to, because we go through. We're like, it's like, okay, they have to be strong enough. They can't break, you know. And I don't know. That's emotional. But yeah, it was just an emotional film. But
yeah. And so go
ahead, Kim.
Go ahead, Mark.
I just wanted to know, you said it was emotional. So for the script, was this from a personal experience? Did this stem from something that one of you have, or just where did it stem from? Like, I understand the message behind it, but was this something personal to either of you?
Well, for me, even as a counselor, I go through things, but I'm still expected to put on my face, my counseling face. I have to put on my face whatever issues I'm going through. I'm expected, you know, to just deal with that. So, you know, I guess you trying to show it from your perspective is that even though, you know, you have this professional setting, you still go through some things. And like, even when I was telling Simone, you know, like, how could you do this? You know, we teaching people about, you know, about addiction and stuff, and we're counseling people. So what makes you do this? You know, people don't understand the lives of counselors, or this lives in general, and depression is real. So she even got to the point where she was so depressed that she started having psychotic symptoms, you know, where she actually was believing that, okay, my baby is here. You know, it was so traumatic for her. So I don't want to get into all that, because I go into diagnosis and all that stuff, and you know, so I'm gonna put my acting hat back on. But yeah, but mental illness, and then grieving, and then even when I said the point about Simone, it's been a year ago. You know, we deal with the 5 stages of the grieving process. You can bounce back. You know, she was still in denial. She was still at the first stage, and I'm her best friend, and I'm like, well, it's been a year ago. It may take somebody 20 years, you know? So I don't know. It's a lot of emotions, you know.
I want to know, how do you balance having this 9 to 5 where you're, obviously very passionate about it, and put on a great performance as an actress? Like you're kind of in both worlds, right?
Yes.
Which one do you want to focus on?
Yes, my passion, my dream since I was a child is always acting. I could never find any other job it's nothing else I wanted to do besides acting. That's I live, sleep, eat. That's all I wanted. And then I got into the mental health field in like 2006. So that's when I, began to have a passion. So okay, something else, to have here's, on my backside, with my acting. But I'm passionate. Acting is my first, but I say social work and counseling, all that's a ministry. So that, it ties in. And then I sometimes take different scenarios and use it to where it's advantage. So if I want to play psychotic, I deal with so many people. So
it's a lot of material.
Something you can tap into.
So it's kind of advantage, I can't, cross the lines for his hip and stuff, but it's advantage for me. So
good.
Natasha, what was filming like for you? Like as the writer and the director, what was your experience in getting the film complete?
Well, I actually wrote it. I actually had a director, this guy named Taggart. He actually directed it. So I kind of sat back and watched it. It was emotional watching it come to life. Like I said, when I had when I wrote the feature of it, it was a little bit more heavier than this, and it had a little bit more to it. So watching the short of it, just watching it come to life, it was amazing, because I'm like, these are issues that people don't always bring up front. And we see people all the time, and sometimes people don't relate to everything. Sometimes we see people play in movies and you expect them to be a certain way. So they may have somebody who's on drugs or who's low in a certain level, and people, okay, well, we expect that. But sometimes when you see other people who are in different capacities, like, well, I don't expect that out of her. She should know better. So I just wanted people to be able to relate and be like, okay, look, I wanted you to see yourself. If you fit in that category, I wanted you to be able to see yourself and be like, okay, look, maybe it's okay for me to reach out for some help. Maybe it's okay for me to say, I'm not okay. Maybe it's okay for me to say, I'm not ready to move into that yet. Maybe it's okay for me to say, I'm not ready for that yet. And I feel like that is what filmmaking to me is about altogether, is reaching someone, not only but bringing entertainment, but also that it touched somebody.
That's really good. And so, yeah, it sounds like your filmmaking is for a message. But tell me about the process for now, getting that film together. Like, how did you find your director? How did you find the crew? How did you go about making it?
Okay. I moved to Augusta from North Carolina, and I had kind of been sitting on my writing for a long time. And I met this young lady. I think she may be like 23, 24, Shayna Maina, and she's on Instagram. And we began to connect and talk. And she has a filming company, Transporter Films. And we sat down one day over lunch, and we talked about just putting something together. And I told her I had a feature film, and she's like, well, we can do something as a short. So we got together, we put the plans together. And when we started talking about it, at first, it didn't feel like it was going to all come together. It seemed like things were not working out. At first, it was like with the first script, it was too much in it because, like I said, it was a feature. We had to cut it down. But at the end of it, everything started coming together. And I mean, like I said, even with the budget, people were helping out. I mean, one of the cameras, I think, was like $1,000 or something a day to rent or whatever. And they were willing to come in and just basically donate that time. It was like a bunch of people in different capacities that worked together on a film and it just came out together because everybody worked together. I mean, my executive producer, she stepped in with finances, and she helped pick up people and make sure things was right. And it's just like everybody was together in one accord. There was no I in the team. We were all together as we. So when we put this film together, it was everybody's project. So I don't take it as mine because we all put the work in to make it happen.
That's amazing.
Excellent. So how long did it take to make? And actually somebody on YouTube asked, what software did you use to edit? And I probably should have asked the other filmmakers that as well.
What is his name? Lamar Hampton did the editing. So I'm not exactly sure what software he used to edit, because the only thing I did was write it and I put it in the hands of others to get to execute my vision. So I had a
Okay,
bunch
but
of
how
back end
long
people.
was that process then for the film to be made?
It was a while. It took, I want to say, it took about a year to get everything completed, and yeah, because they had to do the Foley and the editing and everything. So it took about a year to get everything completed and done. This was shot May 19th of last year.
Wow. So shows that filmmaking sometimes is not a quick process. I mean, I think
It is
Jade
not.
was one that said she does it in 12 hours. But just because it takes you a year doesn't mean that you don't start, right? And so
That's
here
right.
you are at the end of that thing, and you have a beautiful project. And so, yeah, patience is key, guys, for all the folks out there who may have been sitting on a project and it's taken around that long. We'll use here Natasha as an example that it may take a while, but you know, eventually you'll get it done. So like you keep pushing.
With the help of your team as well, like it's important that you have a strong and supportive team for sure.
Yep. So Natasha, what's next for the film, and what's next for yourself?
Well, I have tried to submit it to a few festivals. Right now, I am working on some more projects. I had a film that I wrote back in, I think it was like 16, me and one of my best friends, and it wasn't as relevant now. I mean, then as it is now. It's called Don't Let the Badge Divide Us. And so now it's more relevant for what we're going through now. So we're going to tap into that, get it edited, and hopefully soon we'll be starting the filming on it.
And how can we connect with you? You and
Monica.
I'm on Instagram as NC Bobbits. I'm on Facebook as Natasha Crumpler Bobbits.
I am on Facebook as Monica Crumpler, and I am on Instagram as Monica the Actress.
So which one do we contact you with, Monica? The acting part or the counseling part? Like which?
The acting part, not the counseling part.
Look out for Monica the Actress. Okay, thank you so much, ladies. Thank you guys so much. Thank you all for viewing. We're going to play a commercial, and actually it's just like a little recap of some of the events that we had at GreenLit, just to remind people of the platform, of what we have coming up. The next one may be, we're still trying to figure out, I don't know if we're going to have it live. The next one may be virtual again, and then the one after that may be live, but we're all watching COVID and kind of how things are going to make that determination. But GreenLit's not going anywhere. The platform's not going anywhere. And so check out this commercial. Hold on, you're gonna check out this commercial, and we'll be right back. Boop. All right, and there you have it. Again, my name is Eugene Bush from E-Trade Productions. Happy to be partnered with Mrs. Ernestine Johnson Morrison with GreenLit, and our other partner, Morgan Rogers. CEO, boss CEO of her own thing. So we thank y'all so much for joining us in this virtual Greenlit. Please share the information. Please connect with the filmmakers that you saw on here. Right? It doesn't do any good if we don't put some action to these words. That's what we're all about action. Any final words, Morgana?
I want to say thank you to all our amazing submissions. You guys have really, really, really outdone yourselves. I salute everyone that has tapped into and maintained their creativity in the midst of this pandemic. And thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Instagram at GreenLit ATL.
And there you have it. That is our show for the night. And yes, make sure you're following GreenLit ATL for the next upcoming date where we'll be screening more great films. We'll see how Morgan's feeling the next time. These are really hot and steamy. Depending on her mood, we'll see what happens. They were juicy. Oh, no, you kept it juicy tonight. You definitely kept it juicy. All right, y'all. Much love. We'll see y'all on the next one.
Out, family.